All right, man. This is what I'm talking about right here, man. Shout out to hip hop, man. We get the W today, and never mind me. As y'all see, your boy is on vacation, man. I'm in Montego Bay, Jamaica. As you see, nice little jacuzzi action I'm about to get into right here. Pool, little mini pool in the back. Might go to the pool, little swim up bar, but we ain't here for that. We'll talk about that later. Drake. Hell of a diss track just dropped. I don't even really know if what the name of it is because it got leaked. Now, this is the worst rollout I've ever seen for a diss track. I give them that. Like this is a terrible way. Like it got leaked, but we really couldn't. Like I really wasn't feeling the beat. I was like, damn, what's going on with this beat? Like it don't even sound mastered. Like what is this? Turns out it wasn't even the right beat. Academics got on his stream, played the real diss, and now the real diss has leaked. Hopefully it doesn't get deleted by the time I finish making this video, because I'm gonna post the link down below because I'm not at my computer. I don't have the lyrics up to do no lyrical miracle breakdown to y'all. I'm just gonna talk about what I remember, and I'm gonna give my opinion for what's the next step in this beat. Now, Drake got on the track, immediately came at Kung Fu Kenny. He's alluding that basically he's doing a lot of splits with different labels, and he's basically saying, from what I've seen, he's saying that Top Dog owns 50% of his publishing, right? Now, while that's a great diss, I'm not here to, listen, let me just say this, 100%, that's how you're supposed to respond, the whole diss. Now, if we get overcritical, most small labels is probably taking a lot of the publishing from the artist. He also said, he called him a pipsqueak. He said a lot. Like I think that he went in on Kendrick Lamar, but I think that a lot of what he said was a lot of surface level. It's still kind of giving into my theory, but right now I'm going to give Drake the salute. My theory was I don't think that Drake really has anything necessarily deep really to say about Kendrick, but he did say at the end of the track that he just getting started. He got more. Just don't wake the demon up. That's what he said. That's what Drake said. And, my homeboy said a good point in response to my theory. I don't think that he's going to make that mistake. He said he don't think he's going to make that mistake with Pusha T again. Like, if he got to go, remember when he lost to Pusha T, he said he made a diss track and he just didn't want to go that dark and he didn't really want to go there with it. I think Drake might have to go there with it. Really, somebody going to have to. It's been proven that if you go deep, dark enough on Drake, he's gonna make a business decision, right? He talked about basically how Kendrick had to go get Maroon 5 and Taylor Swift on tracks to have successful music, things of that nature. He even dissed Ja Morant. Apparently, him and Ja Morant is fucking the same hoes. That's what. Out of all the stuff he said, I wasn't fucking with that line, Drake. Why are you beefing with Ja Morant, bro? Ja Morant is like 23, 24 years old, bro. You like 36, 37. I'm 33 right now. I cannot imagine myself beefing down with a nigga that's like 10, 11 years older than me. And he's got like 13, 14 years on Ja Morant. So I wasn't really fucking with that. But he said, what the fuck is this, a 20v1 nigga? And he started going in on everybody, and I enjoyed it. He was talking about how basically Weeknd really ain't even from the city. You know what I'm saying? I guess they got a not Toronto movement going on. You feel me? Now, he did another thing that he said I didn't like, though. I couldn't really differentiate, but I still think both of them is capped. He basically said something alluding. I think Twitter's still trying to figure it out. Was he coming at Future or was he coming at Kendrick? Where he said he bigger than them in their own city. Let me first say this. I'm from Atlanta. There's no way in hell ever in earth, on God green earth, I seen somebody even say, nigga, God ain't even bigger than Future in Atlanta. And that's the truth, bro. 21, your partner looks up to Future. Everybody in the city looks up to Future. So we just gonna act like that wasn't what you were talking about. He also, I'm gonna just assume he said Kendrick. I would assume in Compton/LA, I think they're going to feel the same way about Kendrick. So I didn't really necessarily like that line. And those were really the only two complaints I had about this diss. The rest of the stuff, he did what he did his shit. He went in on Ross. He said, you 50. And everything that I've ever every top charting hit you ever had like that for real is from me, which is not 100% factual, but a lot of them songs when we looked them up, about 70%, about 70%. Now I fuck with Ross, even if he never made music with Drake, but I mean, hey man, you gotta talk your shit on these rap records. You know, even if y'all was friends and y'all was just collabing, I don't know who was making up the ideas, things of that nature, man. You gotta talk your shit. You know, he was kind of light on Future. I ain't even gonna lie. He was kind of light on Future. I think that if anybody gonna be cool again, it might be him in Future. Hey, one thing I do appreciate, he said, Metro, shut your hoe ass up and go make some drums, nigga. He just said Metro like, nigga, he really just, hey, Metro, if Drake is marking you out like that, because Drake don't say nothing direct. That one was direct as fuck, right? He did sample a little academics part where he said something about Kendrick, but he didn't never say Kendrick's name. But that nigga Drake said your name, Metro. He really think you a hoe, for real. I'm just letting you know that he really thinks you a hoe. So I thought that was pretty crazy too, like to even say that, like he just dismissed you, like you're not a factor, even though the producers is the one that's carrying these rappers on their backs. You feel me? But yeah, man, I think we just gonna end it right here. I'm about to go listen to it a few more times. I'm gonna put the link down below on my YouTube. So if you on TikTok, go to my YouTube. It's the same name as my TikTok, and make sure you go subscribe, the LaFlare Lounge, and look down in the description. I'm gonna put that up there. You hear me? Yeah, Drake, you need to fire some people in your circle though, man, because the rollout was atrocious. Atrocious. I don't know what this is about, but other than that though, the diss track was fire. I'll give it a 7.5, 8. I'll give it a 7.5, 8. Only because I think that he left. It wasn't. I don't think it was meant. Let me clarify. I don't think it was meant for it to be a knockout. But I also think that he left the door open for Kendrick. Because, like I said, surface level disses. That's really what they were. I think Kendrick's gonna get personal. That's just my personal opinion. I don't know if it's gonna sound better or what, but I do think that there will be some personal shots, and I'm not sure if Drake has those personal shots. That's all I've been saying this whole time. But right now, Drake, lay back, smoke you some, drink you some, and wait for the Kendrick response like we all doing. And I hope it happens while I'm here in sunny Montego Bay, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell, and we out, baby.